Here it is, man, the final episode of my voice line series, my interaction series, whatever you want to call it, my intro dialogue series. Michelangelo is the final turtle I will be going over, and subsequently probably the last character I will be going over, unless there's a surprise premiere skin we don't know about coming in the future, or perhaps even a fighter pack. But as far as we're aware, this is the final episode of my intro dialogue series, and that's kind of sad, man. Injustice 2 has been a fun ride. It still exists. The game, we can go play it, and it will still be talked about because there's a ton of characters we would have loved to have seen, but it looks like this is the last piece of content we're getting. That's okay, though, because damn, it has been a fun ride. Let's go over some of my favorite intro dialogues from Michelangelo, starting off with an interaction with him and Batman.
Jaime tells me you skipped practice.
Less skipped, more forgot about.
I need you to take this seriously.
This isn't a super exciting one, it's just kind of pretty average. Batman has said this same type of thing to a lot of different characters, but I like this one because it kind of speaks to Mikey's character very specifically. Like, Michelangelo is the type of guy who just neglects the fact that he has important things to do, like, you know, training. It's funny, I like Michelangelo's character as in I like watching him, but he is an awful role model for children, right? He constantly says things like this, and it's just don't follow in the footsteps of Mikey, guys. Just don't do it. He's a funny guy, but sometimes it's gonna get in the way of things that he needs to do, like training. This next interaction is with Starfire.
Okay, Starfire, let's do this.
After I win, you want to get pizza?
After I win, you're buying pizza.
Again, a beautiful interaction. Obviously, one of the most iconic things about the Turtles is the whole pizza thing, and even the Titans. It's pretty iconic to them as well. So having this type of interaction between these two characters is obviously pretty awesome. Does Starfire make money? Is Starfire even able to purchase said pizza if she loses? How's that even work? As far as I'm aware, she doesn't have like a job, she just does the Titans stuff. Wait a minute, that being said, how does TMNT buy pizza? This is too many questions for me to go over in one video. Let's move on to the next interaction before I get distracted again. Said interaction is with the Joker.
Mother always said to eat my greens.
Not making turtle soup, I hope.
No, you just need a little chop.
This one has less to do with Michelangelo, but just the Joker's reaction to seeing the Turtles I thought was very, Joker, if that makes any sense. Very sadistic and just pure evil. And it's weird to say that that's what I want, but that's exactly what I want out of my Joker character. So I thought that one was well done, even though there wasn't much of Michelangelo in there, and the Michelangelo line that is in there is something he says to multiple characters. So not necessarily putting this one in because it's unique, but because it works very well, and I laughed at it when I first heard it. This next interaction is against Atrocitus.
You could wear a red ring.
I should have worn the red bandana.
Look me at your peril.
So there's a couple different things going on here. First of all, Michelangelo was offered a red ring. Bit of a strange character to offer a red ring to. I think Raphael's a much better pick, and he does in fact offer a red ring to Raphael, as I mentioned in yesterday's video. But the cool thing about this interaction, I think, is the reference to the red bandana. For people who don't know, I didn't even know this actually. I had to have a viewer point it out to me on one of my unboxing videos. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually didn't have colors assigned to them. They all wore red bandanas. So Michelangelo has a red bandana somewhere. Perhaps he should have worn it to this encounter. I thought that was a nice little reference, even though apparently that's the exact reason no matter what TMNT head you unlock, whatever headpiece you unlock, it's always a red bandana on the icon, and that's apparently because they used to always wear red. So thank you guys so much for letting me know that, because I thought that was a pretty cool little fact that I was not aware of. Moving on to another interaction with Gorilla Grodd.
Give serious thought to walking away, dude.
I'll suck the marrow from your bones.
That is like creepy dark, dude.
Again, there's not much to this one, but I thought it was cool. Really not a whole lot of detail to go into this one. Michelangelo says this to a couple different characters, like, super creepy, dude, way too dark for us. He says that to quite a few people. I think it works particularly well with Gorilla Grodd, and that's why Gorilla Grodd was used here. But really, I could have used any of those interactions. Next up is an interaction with a scientist, and no, I'm not talking about his brother, I'm talking about the Atom.
First, the basics of particle blast deflection.
Dude, I could be gaming.
To the benefit of no one but yourself.
See, look, this is what I'm talking about, man. Mikey is just a bad role model. We got Adam here telling him, hey, you should be working on something, not just gaming. There's time to game, there's time not to game. This is one of those times. He wants to teach you right now, Michelangelo. You need to focus. Games are cool and all. I like games. I feel like NetherRealm is very much trying to tempt people to not play games in this game, because every time Michelangelo talks about gaming, the other character is just like, by the way, you shouldn't game. You should be training. You should be doing this. You should be doing that, which is awesome because you should be doing those things. But it's like, NetherRealm, are you aware that you're a video game? Next up is another child on the roster. I say child, I just mean young character, and I'm talking about Blue Beetle.
You're not gonna eat me, are you?
Would you taste good on a pizza?
At least I asked.
I don't know why that one made me laugh so much when I first heard it, but it's just something kind of cute about Michelangelo not just saying, no, I wouldn't eat you. Are you going to taste good on a pizza? I don't know, maybe I would eat you. There's probably also something to it that they're both technically like animals. Blue Beetle is not an animal, but he is called Blue Beetle. I wonder if turtles eat beetles. Oh my god, I'm going to Google that. Would you look at that? Turtles actually totally eat beetles. That's why this interaction is here. That's so awesome. I thought the interaction just worked regardless, but damn, that's kind of cool. Look at that, NetherRealm teaching me about nature and stuff. Good job, NetherRealm, keep it up. And the second last interaction is going to be with Sub-Zero.
That costume is sick, Sub-Zero.
My attire is no costume.
Chill, dude. It's a compliment.
Begin.
Sub-Zero continues to surprise me with such awesome intro dialogues. Seriously, an amazing interaction between these two. Sub-Zero showing off his character, being very conceited, very, very serious, and Michelangelo not taking anything seriously at all, as you would expect him to. Alright, the final interaction for this video is going to be one with Batman.
Cowabunga, I'm fighting Batman.
You need a new catchphrase.
No way, dude. It's classic.
Batman, you cannot. Listen, there is one cool thing about Michelangelo. The thing that I like, well, actually there's two things. I like how hyperactive he is, and I love the Cowabunga catchphrase. You can't take that away from him, Batman. You're my favorite character on this roster. Don't make me choose between you and TMNT. Well, between you and Cowabunga, I guess. I thought it was a cool line. You probably thought it was a cool line because it was a cool line. That's going to be it for this video, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new around here, subscribing is super appreciated. We're on our way to 15,000 subscribers. Leaving a like on the video is a great way to help. It helps other people find the channel, and more specifically, the video. If you're an extra tier above that, if you want to support even more, you can come check out my Patreon, linked in the description. Thanks for watching. My name has been Bilbzy, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.
Holy mackerel.